Hello beautiful people, I'm May. Welcome to this foot and leg release. If you do this practice for yourself, 5 minutes is enough. In this tutorial, it might be a little bit longer as I'm explaining things. Before you start though, please do read the safety precautions under the before you start section of your PDF download. It's very important to be safe. So for this practice, you either need one tennis ball or a lacrosse ball, whichever one that you choose. Have your mat ready. And we're going to start with the foot release, which has 4 parts. So placing the ball on your mat, and simply you're going to start putting your foot on the ball and start rolling up and down. Looking for trigger points. So trigger points are points where you feel a bit more tender and a bit sensitive. It feels maybe a bit tough and stuck. So rolling up and down, moderate pressure. And then once you've done more than 10 times now, I think, we're going to go across section under the balls of your foot, and again for about 10 times, or longer if you wish, if you find some trigger point that you want to release, okay? And then we're going to start with compression. It's 1/3 from the top of our foot. It's your kidney point. It's called the gushing spring K1. Dropping your heels on the mat. You could bend your knees and squeeze your toes and really activate that. Leaning into the ball. And think just for another 3, breathe, 2, 1. Excellent. So this is the ball work done. Third part of the foot release is our ankle. So standing strong on your other foot, the same leg, going to shake out your ankle. And then you're going to make rotation just nice and easy, 3 times one direction, and then go the other direction. And after that is our toe release, curling your toes under. Put them onto the mat. So putting a bit of pressure on your first knuckle all the way to your last. Ooh, that was a crack for me. Excellent. And then coming back. And repeat that one more time from the first to the last knuckle and from the last knuckle back to the first. And then you're going to tuck your toes under, coming to a deep lunge and really feeling the toe joints are being stretched. Excellent. And in the guide, I do say, try to do a forward bend test before and after to feel the difference. Not sure you could see, but I feel much longer on my right side that I have done. Now let's do the left side. It's a short practice. We're going to rolling again. Short but very effective. Very important. So rolling up and down. Your plantar fascia, the sole of your feet, the connective tissue, the fascia there is called the plantar fascia. So looking and notice which side feels more. It has more triggers, feel more tight, yeah? And there's no good or bad, it's just something to notice about yourself. And then we go across, cross fiber under the balls of your foot for another 10 times. Excellent. And then we press down on 1/3 from top of our feet, press down. This is the gushing spring. Drop your heels, squeeze your toes, and lean forward. And the feeling is you're leaning into the ball. You can here for 3. This is really activating your kidney meridians, yeah? Excellent, releasing that. And then ankle release on the foot that you have just done. Standing strong on the other foot, shake out your ankles. If you have problem balancing, looking in front might help. Circle the ankle in one direction 3 times and then the other direction. Perfect. The last part is the toe release. Really important, curling in your toes. From your first knuckle, you're going to travel, put some weight on the knuckles to the 5th, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And repeat. Coming back again, I really feel my toes cracking, which is excellent. And I'm going to stretch our toes out. Bend your right leg down. Coming out to a lunge, but really feeling the stretch. And release. Excellent. So that's your foot release done. And now we're going to release our legs. Sometimes our hamstrings and calves feel tight from all day of sitting or non-action. So to do this, so target area is our entire back line. Coming to a stand, which is hip width distance apart. Soft knees and roll forward. Just bend forward, looking for an appropriate edge. Calves, hamstrings, even lower back, neck or shoulders. You could grab onto your opposite elbow, tuck your chin to your chest, And if this is good, you're gonna stay here for 2 minutes. People who need options, so you could really bend your knees a lot and lean your tummy onto the top of your thigh. So this is less intense, and still grab onto your opposite elbows. Or you could come up on elbows on your top of your thigh in the same way. There's also finally an option against the wall. You lean your butt on the wall. Hip width distance apart is your stance, soft knees, and just the same roll forward, whichever one that you choose for you today. For your body, we're gonna stay here. Looking for an appropriate edge. If 10 was maximum, appropriate, not aggressive means 6 to 8 out of 10. And then when we're more than halfway, you could try to straighten your legs a little bit more if you want to increase the intensity. And to decrease the intensity, maybe you've been too edgy, then you bend your knees a bit more. Like we're going to come up now slowly. Bend your knees a lot. Come up very slowly, keeping your chin to chest. Head comes out the last. To avoid head rush, you must not come up quickly. And slowly curling out vertebrae by vertebrae. The head comes out last. See, naturally when your body is straight again, and then only the head very slowly come up. Do not rush this. Excellent. And then now it's time to melt in your Shavasana, total relaxation for a minute. If you have more time, you can rest here. Feeling the support of earth and the energy of Mother Earth embracing you. So I'm going to leave you here in rest. When you're ready to come up, really just take a moment to honor yourself for your willingness in taking part in this practice today. And thank you very much for joining me in this short practice today.